That's why Walgreens makes it easy to switch your prescriptions and save money. Just stop by and leave all the legwork to us. Switch your prescriptions to Walgreens, where you could save even more on Medicare Part D with copays as low as $0. At the corner of happy and healthy.
Dave's got Jeff Goldblum and comedian Michael Somerville. All new tonight.
Next Friday,
Rise and shine.
a kid on the streets.
Hey! I don't need any of you! Nobody's dumping you anywhere.
Hits home.
Life!
This isn't just any case, is it?
For the Reagans.
Just want to say how blessed we are to have this food, this house. You should never take that for granted.
Amen. New Blue Blood, CBS next Friday.
From Northern Michigan's news leader, this is 9 and 10 News at 11 in high definition.
Snow is letting up, but winds are persistent tonight as we take a live look at downtown Cadillac with our Doppler 9 and 10 Skycam. Snow drifts and whiteout conditions continue to cause headaches for drivers, so it's a good idea to take things slow. Doppler 9 and 10 Chief Meteorologist Tom O'Hare explains what to expect this weekend in first weather at 11. Tom?
Thank you, Courtney. One of the few spots still seeing some good steady snowfall up towards Sault Ste. Marie. Coming on down right now. Of course, there's more snow and cold out there in most spots. Temperature, the Sioux, 1 degree, 3 below for Houghton Lake and 2 in Cadillac. And there's your lake effect diminishing here a little bit later on tonight for the Sioux, but skies will be looking a lot brighter tomorrow. If you're not seeing lake effect, you'll find some sunshine temperatures, teens and single digits, but it warms up on Sunday. Less wind too, but still a chance of a little bit of snowfall. I'll give you the full details in just moments.
Thank you, Tom. Traverse City police say a Leelanau County man became disoriented and thought he was turning onto a road, but he was really turning onto Boardman Lake at Hull Park. With ice still thin, his truck crashed through the ice. The driver managed to escape. The Traverse City Fire Chief says he went through the ice just after 6 o'clock last night and was spotted by someone who helped the man off the ice. The driver was treated for hypothermia. Today, a dive team spent several hours working to fish the truck from the lake.
Fortunate for him, he made a left turn. Had he went straight out, the water drops off pretty quickly to 30 or 40 feet, and we might have had a different result last night.
The truck ended up going 100 feet off the shore before breaking through the ice. Power is out for many in Charlevoix County tonight. A car hit an electrical pole on Charlevoix Road. Crews say a down power line forced the road to close along the north side of Lake Charlevoix. Great Lakes Energy says a large amount of customers are without power, and it will take about 4 to 6 hours before they can restore power. This is all that's left of a Presque Isle County home that may have burned for hours before anyone noticed. Firefighters found the owner dead inside. A mail carrier delivering to the house saw the fire and called for help. Fire crews rushed to the home on Basswood Road near Posen around noon Thursday. The fire chief says when they got there, the fire was nearly out and this was all that was left. Crews found Stanley Kuznicki's body inside. The fire chief says the home is in such a remote area, it could have burned for a long time.
When we got there, there was nothing left. It wasn't even burning no more. It was basically a hot spot of coals here, you know. There was nothing to put out. It burnt so hard that there was nothing but cinder block left. I mean, there was no sign of wood structure at all.
Fire chief says because of the severe damage, it's hard to say what caused the fire. One person is dead and dozens are hurt after a massive pileup on I-94 involving almost 200 vehicles. One of the vehicles involved was a semi carrying 40,000 pounds of fireworks, which were set off after they caught fire. Crews at the scene in Kalamazoo County say the fire will have to burn out on its own. Police shut down traffic in both directions. Buses had to be called in to take people away from the scene. Emergency crews blame the massive crash on snow, wind, and poor visibility.
It's always nice to give back.
An entire community banding together to help the young survivors of a local tragedy. When Tiffany Ferguson was murdered last November, her children were suddenly left without parents, but the community is banding together to meet their needs. The Tiffany Eckler Ferguson Memorial Hockey Fundraiser continues tomorrow at the Coliseum in Kalkaska. The event is put on by junior hockey team the Kalkaska Rhinos, among other members of the community. Tomorrow is the last day of the fundraiser, and organizers worry they won't come near their $20,000 goal.
The weather didn't help, but more people come up tonight and tomorrow help us to raise the money for those kids. It'd be very nice.
The event includes raffles, plenty of hockey, of course, and a silent auction. For times and other details about the fundraiser, we've posted a link on 9in10news.com.
What I'd like to do is to see the first 2 years of community college free for everybody who's willing to work for it.
Leading up to his State of the Union address, President Obama unveiled a major new proposal: free community college tuition for every student. There are still plenty of questions, but the plan is expected to be in his next budget proposal. It would include free tuition for 2 years at community colleges as long as students show a commitment. Students would have to make steady progress towards earning their degree and maintain a 2.5 GPA. The federal government would cover about 75% of the tuition, and participating states would cover the rest. Schools at all levels are interested, but the White House isn't placing a price tag or funding source yet.
Total proposal on the federal side could be billions of dollars. I mean, it's an expensive proposal, so they haven't talked about where it will come from. There still needs, all of the congressional kinds of negotiations still need to go on.
The proposal is expected to be, again, included in the president's next budget proposal. Negotiations will begin then. Police in France and around the world are looking into the backgrounds of 3 Frenchmen linked to this week's terror attack on a Paris newspaper. The gunmen, accused of killing 12 people at a satirical newspaper, are dead following a police standoff. The brothers, accused of attacking the newspaper offices, took hostages at a building outside of Paris. During that standoff, another hostage situation was underway at a grocery store. Police say a friend of the brothers held up a supermarket in hopes of helping them escape. All of the gunmen, along with 4 hostages, are now dead. Now, after 3 days of attacks, the total number of people dead is 17. An al-Qaeda branch in Yemen is claiming responsibility for the attacks on Charlie Hebdo.
And right now in the Frankfurt area, things are pretty quiet, but there's still more snow coming down at the moment. The winds are blowing, but looking at brighter skies for the weekend, at least for a while. We'll show you what's going to happen with Future View coming up next.
You're watching 9 in 10 News at 11 with Kevin Essabaggers, Courtney Hunter, and Doppler 9 in 10 Chief Meteorologist Tom O'Hare. Complete coverage of the latest news affecting you. Only on Northern Michigan's news leader.
It's the furniture you love for less. Find something new every day. Style. Comfy reclining sofa, just $5.99. Accent chair with nail head trim, just $1.99. Luxurious 6-piece queen bedroom set, just $10.99. Plus 0% for 12 months. The Clearance Center at Art Van. Shop smarter.
New music, new brews, and new friends at the 6th Annual Traverse City Winter Microbrew and Music Festival. Put your layers on and come sip the delicious local microbrews, fill up on food, and soak in the live music in our heated tents in the heart of Traverse City, February 7th. And it's for a good cause. 100% of proceeds from alcohol sales benefit local nonprofit organizations. It's a sellout event, so don't miss out. For more event details and to buy your tickets online, check out microbrewandmusic.com or mynorthtickets.com.
9 in 10 News Helping Hands and Farm Bureau Insurance want to help you stay safe this winter.
Wear boots and hats and gloves to stay warm.
Walk carefully on steps that are snowy and icy.
Stay away from thin ice.
Take breaks from shoveling and drink lots of water.
Make sure you have an emergency kit in your car in case you get stranded.
A message from 9 in 10 News and Farm Bureau Insurance, Michigan's insurance company.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. Since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. Got it. No.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early.
You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Now, North Northern Michigan's most accurate and reliable forecast from the Doppler 9 and 10 Weather Team.
Welcome back, everyone. Here in Charlevoix, you got the blowing, drifting snow still coming on down, some lake effect on top of that. Also some very cold wind chill factors, 15 below in Gaylord, 18 below Houghton Lake, and 23 below for Newberry. It's a really cold night in northern Michigan. In fact, down south, newest update, Weather Service has issued a wind chill advisory for parts of the central lower counties. Wind chills could be up at that 15 to 25 degree range below zero. Outside of that, the lake effect advisories, winter weather advisories in effect through tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Here's what's going on out there right now. Your lake effect persistent but weakening. Light snow showers, Petoskey, Gaylord down towards Grayling and Sutton's Bay. Up north, the more intense line of snowfall here, but this will shift its way back northbound later on tonight. Overall snowfall for the nighttime hours right there, maybe 1 to 3 inches. The most out towards Sault Ste. Marie and Paradise, perhaps up to 6 inches in spots. Otherwise, just a coating of snowfall, but enough to make things extra slippery tonight. Here is Future View, 2 o'clock in the morning. Less and less snowfall there. That's being pushed back northbound. So by 7 a.m., lingering flurries in spots. Otherwise, you'll find some sunshine. Cadillac out through Houghton Lake, down towards Mount Pleasant. A nice cold start, but sunshine will be around. By noon, you'll watch some clouds moving in. Couple lingering lake effect snow flurries there. And then a small little system here making its way through. A quick burst of a couple inches of snowfall. And by 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, Sunday, flurries, a couple snow showers, but overall just clouds passing on through. UP in the Straits, those lows, cold. 3 below in Kinross. Blustery conditions tonight, more the same tomorrow, but less snow and more sunshine, but a cold, cold day. Our northern lower counties, how about 6 below in Mile, 3 above in Traverse City. Winds are blowing around, reducing visibility tonight and tomorrow, just less additional snowfall tomorrow. And our central lower counties, the lows here around 0, if not below in spots. Some lingering lake effect almost gone. And tomorrow, sunshine clouds, but windy. The wind stays strong tomorrow area-wide, so you'll find those blowing and drifting problems. Just not much new snow at all. Sunday, basically Saturday night, Sunday, some snowfall passing through. Chance of a lingering snow shower on Sunday. Look towards next week. You'll see more sunshine and also warmer temperatures.
Thanks, Tom. The original Big Show is back tonight. Up next, Jeff Johnson and the rest of the Sports Overtime team are ready to bring you all the action from tonight's big basketball and hockey games. Have a great weekend.
See the Auto Owners Insurance Doppler 9 and 10 weather station live from the Cortez Flynn Insurance Agency in Petoskey. Auto Owners Insurance. Life, home, car, business. We're the no-problem people.
Why you want to touch my dart so bad?
Who said I wanted to touch it?
Jake, you know they got affordable leasing program? Yeah. Just think, Jake, you could get your own and you could touch it whenever you want it. You can touch it all the time. All the time.
I don't want to touch your dart.
I know you're mad, Jake, but you gotta get your own.
I'm not mad.
I know you're mad, Jake, but you got to get your own. I know you're mad, Jake.
I'm getting mad, but I want
to get your own.
Well-qualified lessees get a low-mileage lease on the 2015 Dodge Dart SXT for $203 a month with $203 due at signing.
Every empty bottle, can, and bundle of paper is full of potential. Bay Area Recycling for Charity makes it easy to recognize the power around all of us.
Here at the Commons, we use Bay Area Recycling for Charities for all of our waste stream needs. From the basics of paper, plastic, glass, and metal to composting our food waste, both inside and outside of our buildings. They're responsive and they take care of all of our recycling needs.
Bay Area Recycling for Charities. Waste not, give a lot.
Cooking with Chef Herman is back. Watch as he prepares mouth-watering dishes. Learn tricks of the trade. Even try it at home.
Join me, Chef Herman, every Wednesday on 9 and 10 News at 5.
Sports Overtime, sponsored by Don's Auto Clinic, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Cadillac.
Tonight on Sports Overtime, welcome to 2015. It's se generó to 17 games. Ranked teams squaring off in Leroy tonight. Winner could eventually take the conference. Morley and Lakeview took the cake in the Fans' Choice Game of the Week voting. Manistee girls basketball fans have yet to see a close game this season, and we know the feeling. Nobody comes close to the original Big Show. We're close to the start, like right now. Good evening and welcome to our first 2015 edition of Sports Overtime. I'm Jeff Johnson. We've got 17 games for you tonight, but only one pits ranked teams against each other. Associated Press says Pine River is the 7th best team in Class C boys basketball in the state. McBain, 2 back in those standings, and historically speaking, one of these teams always wins the Highland Conference. Pick it up in the 4th. Looks like it's going to be McBain because they're up big. Craig Sturck, backdoor cut, soft touch. Ramblers up 13. Pine River going for a steal later in the 4th, but they do not get it. Sturck does, and that is bad business for the Bucks. Then Mitchell McDonald, this is good for them, slicing through the lane. Can't get the friendly bounce, but it's okay. Connor Hoagland's got his back with the put back, but McBain, too much tonight. Cole Powell, he is going to miss a 3 in the corner, but nobody boxing out the shooter. Ramblers making him pay. Powell to guess who. Sturck, 22 points tonight. McBain rolls 64-45. Ranger boys knocked off Pine River on Tuesday, looking to keep things going at home against Lake City. Rangers practicing layups before the game. You know why they do that? Because it comes in handy in the game. Like maybe right off the bat, Tyler swing, a nice dish to Jaden Perry. There's the layup we were talking about. There you go. Trojans respond on the other end, though. Jake Anderson with a foot on the line, so that's only good for 2. More from the visitors. Lucas Marion taking it to the hoop for Lake City. Rangers, though, proving too tough tonight. Passing, going to find Wyatt Baker, and he is going to be a shot maker. Manson wins at 66-50 over Lake City. Earlier in the night, the Lady Rangers play to win their first conference game. McBain in transition. In the second, though, Meredith Hamlet doesn't stop till she gets enough. 2 points, hopefully enough for her. Later, McBain turns defense into offense. Michaela Copeman with the block. Hamlet off to the races again. You saw what she did last time. Well, she can do it again. Ramblers up by 17. Rangers crashing the glass on their end, though, off the miss. Kara Baker, yeah, she's a shot maker, too. Can I say that twice in one show? Yeah, I guess I just did. Because that works so well, they go right back to it. Kirsten Reed with the putback. It wouldn't be enough tonight, though. McBain wins 56-35. Let's stay with the girls for one more game, but toss it over to Eric Lloyd, who has a pair of Lake Michigan contest for us.
Yeah, well, thanks to Mother Nature, we don't have a lot of Lake Michigan action for you tonight, but rivals St. Francis and Kalkaska trudged through the ice and snow to square off in a boys-girls doubleheader. And well, we're all gentlemen here, so ladies first. Let's start at the beginning. Fight for the possession off the tip. Sapphire Lajewski gets control, but Megan Knudsen doesn't like that idea. Strips it, takes it up the court, and looks like an easy layup, but Mackenzie Wilkinson doesn't like that idea. Block City, population her. How does Knudsen respond? She streaks behind everyone on the turnover. Deep pass for the layup. Lady Glad's on the board. Knudsen has range too, and she has luck. Puts up the jumper just inside the arc and gets about the highest kiss off the glass possible, but it goes. Glad's up 4, not slowing down. But basketball's a tall person's game. And sophomore, Juliana Phillips, down low. Can't get it to go, but she just plays the game a little higher than everyone else and gets the rebound and the putback. Lady Glad's up 18 after 1, up 24 when it's all said and done. As for the boys, both the Gladiators and Blazers haven't had the smoothest starts, but it's a new year, 2015. Time to turn it around and make a push. Blazers with the ball to start the second half. Should be 5-on-5 game, but Kalkaska says we only need 2. Cam Kavanaugh down to Austin Cooper. Back out to Kavanaugh. Then a pretty nice pick and roll game to the rack. He gets the points and the whistle. Now Glads want to use everyone. Michael Hegewald to Mike Olm. Over to Guz Dans. Back to Hegewald. He airballs it, but there's Dans to clean it up. He can't get it to go. Ty Lurvey has his back and kicks it out to a wide open Gabe Callery. 5 players, 3 points. St. Francis was just too much in the second half. Kalkaska looking to fight back, but Callery, he's going to snag this James Stasio pass, and he's going the distance. Scoop and score. Glads win it 67-45. It's not getting any easier for St. Francis, though. Next up, it's number 7 Pine River. Then after that, number 1 ranked East Jordan. Have fun, everybody, and drive safe. For Sports Overtime, I'm Eric Lloyd.
Don't drive. Stay here. Watch some more Sports Overtime. What do you get when you cross Wildcats with Mohawks? Well, we'll find out in just a moment. Sports Overtime rolls on.
Get your popcorn and your power.
Premium Select pre-owned vehicles are the best pre-owned vehicles and are available only at Don's Auto Clinic, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Cadillac. Hi, I'm Tracy Winkle. Who wants to purchase a pre-owned vehicle that a dealer just puts on his lot to make a quick buck? With a Don's Premium Select vehicle, the difference is simple. You get the best vehicles, the best warranty, and the best financing available. You really owe it to yourself. And for your own peace of mind, you need to check out these great vehicles. Don's Auto Clinic in Cadillac, building our business on honesty and integrity for over 50 years.
The next Ellen
Did y'all hear that?
is packed
Who is in my bushes?
with surprises. Emmy winner Melissa McCarthy, plus Big Bang's Kaylee Cuoco-Sweeting.
This is gold for Ellen.
As you've never seen her.
I was going to ask if you're starting a family, but probably not because of that.
And
Is there something at your door right now?
a 12 days of giveaways bonus surprise.
Ellen, Monday at 4 on 9 and 10 News.
Your website is your new storefront. Customers know all about you before they ever walk through your door. You only get one chance to make a first impression. In the online race, don't let your brand get left behind and lost in the vastness of the internet. Northern Michigan Digital, the newest addition to a brand that has spent decades as a trusted source of information. Ready to get started? We are. Call us at 800-STAR-910 or visit us online at nmdigital.com.
Preventing wildfires. That's all Smokey wants for his 70th birthday.
Welcome back. Lakeview and Morley Stanwood facing each other on the hardwood tonight, but before they laced up those sneakers, they teamed up on the World Wide Web to make this girls basketball matchup the Fans' Choice Game of the Week. 70% of the votes has them here and getting extra time in the show. Mohawks up one in the second. Lindsey Viersma going to pull up at the elbow and make it a 3-point advantage. Lakeview hanging close though. Riley Nielsen, we have to rate this one, don't we? We'll give it a 5. They pull within 1 later in the quarter off of the inbounds. Delaney King putting Lakeview up by 1. Mohawks retaking the lead in the dying seconds of the half. Michaela Thumpster drilling the 3. Morley up 2 at the recess. Then in the third, Mohawks coming out on fire. Mallory Raven dialing long distance. Mohawks up 8. Then it's Michaela Carey, volleyball star, getting it done on the basketball court. Good on the rebound and put back. Later in the third, Raven again from beyond the arc. Morley Stanwood outscoring the Wildcats 18-5 in the third. That's why they cruise to the 58-28 victory. In the nightcap, nobody has stopped Lakeview boys this season. That doesn't stop Morley from trying. Wildcats jumping out to a quick lead though. Caleb Ruvalkaba. This is sweet. Part of a 9-2 Lakeview run. Mohawks putting an end to that run. Nick Hunty, he's silky smooth on the jumper. Lakeview crashing the boards a little bit later. Nate Sherlow counting the hoop and 1. Cats up 10. Back come Morley though. Hunty from the top of the key, pulling the Mohawks within 5 at the last seconds of the first. Crazy play. John Hansen with the steal. Beats the buzzer for 3. What a play. Lakeview topping Morley 58-50. Weather doesn't stop us from covering more ground than anyone in the state. Let's go 200 miles from Morley to Brimley. Bays hosting Pickford in girls hoops. Inside out, Emily Chartrand to Alyssa Graham, number 12, getting the 3 to start the scoring. Persistence paying off, though, for the Panthers. Alicia Portis going to get the first score. Bays Anna Archambault firing up the mid-ranger. And then it's the purple and whites. Kelsey Rambo gunning it in the lane. Graham working hard inside. Brimley taking this one 47-38. Now to a battle of biblical proportions. Saints and Devils squaring off in Sault Ste. Marie boys basketball. Boy, that's quite a matchup. Saints down by 2 at the start of the fourth. Gage Kresge going to tie it with an aggressive move to the basket. 3-ball time moments later. Cole Thompson putting the Saints up by 1, but the Devils respond. Terrence Fuller going to locate Joshua Iola, he's going to drain the long two. Another assist for Fuller. Feeding the rock to Iola, driving hard to the bucket. Seconds left in the game, though. Saints down by 4. Andrew Goldthorpe nailing the 3. Blue Devils hold on to win it, though, 43-42. Below the bridge, witness somebody's first victory of the season. Will it be Farwell or will it be Harrison? We'll find out. We'll pick it up in the third quarter off the turnover. Hornets. Thomas Nunnally dishing it to Michael Taylor for the deuce. Harrison up a bunch. Then with another turnover, Nunnally going to take it all the way himself for the easy bucket. Harrison keeping the pressure on this time, though. Some razzle-dazzle coming your way. Blaine Flower. And a long pass to Michael Taylor, giving it to Steven Schur for the flying lay. And then how about this one? Schur again. Watch this. A little tribute to Stu Scott. Booyah! The Hornets win it big, 68-50. Claire 1 point away from leading the Jack Pine this season, so the Pioneers need to keep pace with the win against Meridian right out of the gate. Claire missing the long ball. That's bad, but Max Swan right there for the Pioneers to clean it up. Meridian answering back. Going to have a nice pass. It's going to go around the leg to Matt Hall. Josh Reese. That's good. We're all knotted up. Mustangs surging, though. Hall again beyond the arc. Going to feed Miles Levere in the lane. That's a higher percentage shot. Pioneers looking for momentum, though, and leave it to Swan because he is in fuego. He'll steal the ball and take it all the way to the rack for the lead. Claire takes this one 56-47. Fourth-ranked Manistee going to chip in for triple overtime. Celebrate's favorite McGrattan. Triple OT is next.
If you're not at Art Van Furniture today, you're missing the $100 million Blizzard Blowout Sale. $30 million of furniture and mattresses remain at sale and clearance prices, up to 70% off, plus 0% for 36 months. Some items just pennies on the dollar. Time is running out for you to get in on huge savings. See our 36-page flyer at artvan.com. But hurry, the amazing $100 million Blizzard Blowout Sale ends Monday night, 9 p.m. at Art Van Furniture.
Monday on Michigan This Morning.
There's new advances in the operating room when it comes to spine surgery and healthy living. How robot technology and 3D mapping is making it a lot easier.
And this kind of chilly weather is perfect for going to the theater to catch a movie. Post your reviews on our Facebook page for Movie Monday and we'll read them from the touchscreen.
Northern Michigan's #1 way to start the day begins with your top stories and the 10-minute weather guarantee in high definition at 4:30 a.m. Their skill, their will, their heart. 9 and 10 News and Fox 32 are proud to support the Special Olympics Winter Games. Special Olympics Michigan offers athletes the chance to demonstrate skills and courage and develop physical fitness. You can show your support February 2nd through the 6th at Grand Traverse Resort and Spa, Shanty Creek Resort, or Howe Ice Arena for the State Winter Games. For more information, to volunteer, or to make a donation, head to somi.org.
Welcome back. Tonight's Sports Overtime, like those old Pistons championship teams, we have got a lot of depth. Case in point, we're in triple overtime and have yet to unleash the 4th best Class B girls basketball team in the state. We also haven't unleashed Shannon McGrattan. Till now. Have at it, McGrattan.
Hey, Jeff, we're 9 days into the new year, and although some new resolutions have been made, many local teams are still keeping their eye on the ultimate prize, playoffs. Don't worry, postseason doesn't start for another 8 weeks, but that hasn't stopped Manistee's girls basketball team from powering through its opponents, winning all but one of its games by 20-plus points. Tonight, the Lady Chippewas head to Vikings territory, where Cadillac's former boys basketball coach Jeff McDonald is one of 9 being inducted into the Athletic Hall of Fame. Halfway through quarter 1, Vikings go long. Kylie Christensen runs in the paint for the 5-3 Cadillac lead. Home team gets going from there. Down low, Jenna Irway gives the Vikings a 5-point advantage with 3 minutes left in quarter 1. Manistee makes it 10-all. Then Emily Cott assists Annie Fuller for the 12-10 girls in blue lead. Second quarter starts with Audrey Tomaszewski for 3. Whoop, there it is. Chippewas remain undefeated, winning 53-34. Big North Parent, TC Central, and Ogama Heights. The Lady Trojans coming off their first W Tuesday, trying to make it 2 in a row. This Trojan shot doesn't fall, but Jennifer Rose flies in to grab the loose ball and put back TC up 4. A little later, Sierra Frazier feeding Abby Green. Lady Trojans up 6. Back come the Falcons. Maya Tams hits one from outside. Then Julia Dodd finds her inside for 2 more, making it a 6-5 affair. Michaela Shepler finds Green in the paint. Central starts its first win streak, 56-31. Farther north, Alpena and Petoskey try to end losing skids. Wildcats look to Jenna Talbot, and she delivers the triple from the corner. Petoskey also getting it done with the jumper. Lily Kingma knocking down the long deuce from the top of the key, but the Wildcats have an answer, and her name is Jessica Marweed, shooting over the D for the score. Jillian McCurry-Pietrowski has 3 names, so she's used to threes, and that's why she's good from behind the arc. Alpena turns to a girl who's not on the roster, but you probably should put her name up because she just scored. Wildcats take this one 53-46. Same teams, different side of the state. Alpena boys basketball, the only undefeated Big North team. Alpena dominating this game by 19 with 5 minutes to play. Northman can't handle Tyler Pintar. He drives in 2 of his 37 points. Petoskey hanging tough toward the end. Nathaniel Reed tries for the pair. Lucky for him, teammate Philip Schaub is there for the pickup. At the other end, Caleb Myers uses his height down low. Alpena cruises to another conference win, 53-37 for sole possession of first place in the Big North. One other Big North game from tonight, but it's on the ice where Petoskey fell 4-3 to the Bay Reps. For Sports Overtime, I'm Shannon McGrattan.
Thank you, Shannon. Let's stay on the ice. Manistee visiting Cadillac. No shortage of action in the first period. It starts with Cadillac's Jordan Adlam shooting and scoring for the 1-0 lead just 2 minutes into the game. Same line 5 minutes later, Levi Rowan to Adlam. He's going to make it 2 goals for the Cadillac Vikings. Manistee getting in on the scoring fun right after that one. Thomas Berenston ripping one from the blue line, and then the Vikings keep chipping away. The goaltender Raymond Schwass protected his net the rest of the period. Cadillac goes on to win big, 7-3. Ending in Big Rapids tonight, Cardinals beat Freeland 2-0 in pre-regional action last season. In the second tonight, Big Rapids Preston Hughes, perfect placement on the low hard shot for the goal, 3-1 Big Rapids. From there, red, white, and blue getting rolling. Christian Canati slipping it in on the short side, 4-1 Big Rapids. Cards not done though in the second, loose puck. Garrett Garner getting to it and scoring it on the backhand. Big Rapids up 4, 1 more from the Cards. Why not? Shot knocked down in front, but Garrett Dahm finding Brendan Boume. Booyah, Cards cruise 9-1. That wraps up our local coverage. Now it's on to the Pistons, who's hosting the top team in the Eastern Conference, but a win against the Hawks would be their 8th straight. Quadruple overtime. It's moments away.
Take a walk on the wild side on January 14th for the Grand Traverse Women's Network Night. Grab your leopard prints and zebra stripes and join us for food, wine, and laughter during Jungle Night at Imprez Salon and Spa. Meet June McGrath, the co-founder of AC Paw, a woman who has helped save more than 9,000 animals. You can also bring donations for the nonprofit rescue group. Tickets are just $15 or 2 for $20. Imprez will be giving away a $200 grand prize. For more details, head to grandtraversewoman.com.
Next live, Patricia Heaton, middle star and mom.
I can't believe you have 4 boys. Someone on Twitter said, tell your son Dan happy birthday. And I was like, oh, it's Dan's birthday.
Plus, New Year Eats and Hugh Bonneville from Paddington and Downton Abbey.
Mark calls it Downtown Abbey, and it makes me laugh every time. It's Downton Abbey, and you should know that by now.
Next live.
Monday morning at 9 on 9 and 10 News.
Your Marine Corps' way of life is to defend the American way of life. Every day, we take a stand for our nation, for each other, for us all. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Welcome back. In the NBA, Pistons' 7-game win streak started with beating some of the worst teams in the NBA, but lately they've beaten some of the best in the West. Now they host the top team in the Eastern Conference with a chance to extend their win streak to 8 games. And if we've learned anything in this streak is that they will never quit. Anthony Tolliver, massive swat late in the third quarter. Pistons down 16 to the Hawks, but still hustling. Kyle Singler beating everyone for the putback. Then they pull within 3 and have a chance to tie it up in the final seconds, but the rim not down with KCP. Pistons streak ends at 7, 106-103. Atlanta wins. Lake Superior State hockey playing at 4th-ranked Minnesota State. Mankato with the KO, beating the Lakers 5-2, while Fair State won at Alaska last night. Time zone means their game just got started a little after 11. At last word, it's scoreless in the first. And if you missed any of the show or just want to see this awesomeness again, give us about an hour or so. We'll have clips of Sports Overtime up on our website at 9and10news.com. Hey, Fair State quarterback Jason Vanderlaan officially accepted his Harlan Hill Trophy today, the first Bulldog to earn the Division II top honor in college football. It was announced on December 19th, but he got to hold it here today. We're holding it for David Letterman. He is next. Have a great night, everybody.